Hi, I'm Jo from Animal Therapeutics Online. If you're feeling really confident with your standard programs and you're ready to try some more advanced things, I'm going to show you how you can actually set some of your own programs specific to your horse. Now the beauty of this system is, as I said, it's a computer. So you set the program in there and you've got it stored. So what we see work really well is if you've got a board or something, you've got each horse's name and you can specify which program and sequence is specifically designed for which horse. Now you can use different things, i.e. we've got on this sheet here, the back of the standard program sheet, has some really specific ailments such as spine injuries, colics, acute and subacute muscular problems, as well as internal organ problems. So lots of different things. You can select some different settings from here. There's that book that I showed you before in your bag as well, which has got all the pulsed electromagnetic information. Plus there is a huge amount on the internet if you want to Google. But don't forget, you can always call us. We're more than happy to help you. And if it's something specific, we can work with your vets, and we can also get the vets in Germany to support us and provide any assistance as well. So don't forget that. So when you're ready to change your program, it's very similar to selecting your program to run it. So you get your battery, press start, stop. Now if you remember, a sequence is a series of programs. So if you want to change the time, intensity, duration of the actual therapy that's being applied, you need to change it at a program. So if you're wanting to change a sequence that calls up program 1, you need to change program 1. So if we look at program 1 here, the bottom right hand button is the change button. You select that, you'll see a T for 2. If you use the middle buttons, you can change the different characteristics of that program. So it goes from time to F, which is frequency of the pulsed electromagnetics, I for intensity of the pulsed electromagnetics, C, which is your polarity. Generally, we recommend don't change that. L is for your lights. If you've got a handheld or a power pad or one of the components that has lights on it, if you've just got the rug at this stage, you don't have to worry about L. D, which is your duration of your massage. So that's how long each massage session lasts on each of the panels. H is your intensity of your massage. And then it's back to T again. So basically, to adjust your settings, you just check, what do you want to change? I want to change the time. So go to time, and you use the left button just to change the parameters of time. So that's now time equals 10 minutes. If I now click change, that has changed program 1 to a time equals 10 minutes. Now any sequences pulling up to program 1 is now going to have 10 minutes of program 1. And that would be the same as if I changed any of those settings within program 1. Now the next thing to change is the sequences. So if you don't want sequence 1 to pull up program 1 and program 5, but you think you want to make it a little bit longer and you want to pull up program 1, program 5 and program 2, you have to tell it to do that. So similarly, you select sequence 1. Click change. The first one there, it has S, so you know you're in the sequence. 1 is sequence 1, 1 is position 1, and 1 is program 1. So what it's telling you is the first program being called up in sequence 1 is program 1. If you again use the middle buttons, it will keep the S and the 1 the same because it's still sequence 1, but it now tells you position 2 is 5. So the second program that's pulling up is program 5. If I now use the arrows again, you'll see there's 2 dashes. That's because at the moment, and by default, the third space in a sequence 1 doesn't have any program, it's just program 1, program 5. But if you wanted to add something in, say you wanted to repeat 10 minutes of your pulsed electromagnetic again, so you're going to add program 1 to the end of it. You use your left-hand buttons and until you see the program setting that you want there. So program 1. Now if I press change, that's now changed sequence 1. So where your form and your sheet will say sequence 1 equals program 1, program 5, your program 1 is now 10 minutes and your sequence 1 is now program 1, program 5 and program 1. Now, sometimes that can seem a little bit confusing. If you have any problems at all, feel free to contact us. We regularly help people with setting up custom programs, particularly if you've had an injury, you've got some sort of issue you're dealing with, or if you've got a big competition coming up that you need help with.